Lindsay Clancy trial, Day 18, defense rests. Breaking news from Massachusetts. Day 18 of the Lindsay Clancy murder trial has brought the defense case to an end, and the prosecution has now begun its rebuttal. After weeks of testimony focusing heavily on Lindsay Clancy's mental state, the jury is now hearing directly from experts on the central question of this case. Was Lindsay Clancy criminally responsible for the deaths of her 3 children? Or was she experiencing a severe psychiatric disorder that prevented her from understanding or controlling her actions? The defense's final witness. The defense's final major witness was forensic psychiatrist Dr. Phillip Resnick. Because of an unexpected medical issue, Resnick testified remotely rather than appearing in court. His testimony was particularly important for the defense because his expertise includes forensic psychiatry and postpartum mental health conditions. The defense has argued throughout the trial that Clancy was suffering from a severe psychiatric crisis in the weeks leading up to January 24, 2023. Defense rests. Then came a major moment. After Dr. Resnick completed his testimony, defense attorney Kevin Reddington told the judge, "Lindsay Clancy rests." The defense case was officially over. That means the prosecution has now entered the final major phase of the trial, its rebuttal case. Prosecution fires back. The prosecution immediately began presenting expert testimony designed to challenge the defense's psychiatric conclusions. Their first rebuttal witness was psychiatrist Dr. Avram Mack, a forensic psychiatrist who practices and teaches in Philadelphia. His testimony gives prosecutors an opportunity to challenge the defense's interpretation of Clancy's mental state. And that is crucial, because this trial isn't simply about what happened inside the Clancy home. The jury must ultimately decide whether Clancy met the legal standard for criminal responsibility under Massachusetts law. The central battle. The defense says Clancy was experiencing a profound mental health crisis. Prosecutors have argued that the killings were intentional and that the evidence surrounding Clancy's actions before and after the deaths must be considered by the jury. Throughout the trial, jurors have heard testimony about Clancy's mental health treatment, medications, behavior, statements to family members, digital evidence, and what happened on January 24, 2023. More than 80 witnesses have testified during the trial. Now, the experts are effectively battling over how that evidence should be interpreted. What happens next? With the defense finished, the prosecution's rebuttal witnesses are expected to continue. After that phase concludes, the trial will move toward closing arguments. Then the case will finally go to the jury. The verdict could determine whether Lindsay Clancy is found criminally responsible for the deaths of her 3 children, or whether the jury accepts the defense argument that she was not criminally responsible because of her mental state. It is important to remember that Lindsay Clancy has pleaded not guilty. The allegations and testimony presented in court are not themselves a conviction. The jury has not yet reached a verdict. Day 18 has ended with one side of the case finished. The defense has rested. The prosecution has begun its rebuttal. And now, the jury is moving closer to the decision that will determine the outcome of one of Massachusetts' most closely watched murder trials. For verified updates as this case moves toward closing arguments and jury deliberations, subscribe to True Crime and Scams in South Africa. Like this video, leave your thoughts respectfully in the comments, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update. This is Day 18 of the Lindsay Clancy trial. The defense has rested. The prosecution is fighting back, and the final decision now moves closer.